had a child later in life. We were talking on the phone. He's like, my daughter, Laura, doesn't want to make Chester. And he said, that's the girl thing, right? I'm like, you're ignoring her. Do this. He said, well, I'm like, well, great. You represent my own literary agent. Won't do what I say. Do it. In fact, I'm going to put you in my schedule for 3 weeks. I'm going to call you. Get the word. And so 3 weeks go by. I call him up. Carl. She won't leave me alone. As soon as I walk in the door, she grabs my leg and wants her time. All she wants to do is be with me. Like, that's what we want, right? That's what we're after. So, actual physical time. And now, parents are so busy, they're not spending this one-on-one alone listening. So that's the second part of time, actual physical time.
We are overweight doing
It's so
anything.
important. So, you love them so much, you want to pour all of your knowledge, all of your wisdom that you worked your whole life on and download it into their head. Don't do that. Listen to them. And therapists learn this technique called active listening, that whenever someone says something, don't interrupt, tell them how to feel. You repeat it back. And you listen for the feelings behind the words. So if my son came home and said, Dad, I want to have blue hair, I don't know what your father would have said. Oh, mine would have. And I was lying in his house. Yeah. But what does that do? The conversation teaches you. Repeat that.
rules is like God is actually just a really
better it is for kids. I mean, it's not spending time with children by the time they're 14. Their friends are more important than you are. And that's the heartbreaking thing I've learned is if you're not spending time with them, their friends will take your place. They may not have advice. They may not have the right ear. The scary stuff that's on.
we're about to hear from Kim Kardashian speaking about parenting in the public. You may feel judged, and we all feel like we live in a bubble of people's opinions, expectations, notions of good parent should look like. Hear about how Kim balances career, faith, and raising grounded something a lot of you may be able to relate to and connect with. She also talks about the importance of open communication in navigating tough conversations. And she talks about how she
Mom guilt. I think that you have to also separate though. So you have to do what makes you happy. You have to work. Challenges, like I love to dive into. It's like a big
Bless you.
chats with my girlfriends when our kids are having tantrums and there could be things going on that we don't even know about, and you feel like you're the worst mom if something's going on and you can't fix it, you have no idea how to change it,
I want
kids
to
are
have
fighting, whatever it is.
10 I can be in bed.
And be like in tears, literally locking ourselves in the room like kid having that's not what you should do. You should go and lean into them, and but sometimes it's so overwhelming. That was probably the only time I was hard on myself is, am I a good mom? Everything. I think how to balance work with that is when you're home and really present. Kids all they want is time. They just want your time.
Yeah.
You can give them all these amazing big experiences and they'll remember them and they're great, but they'll always remember you being present. And I think that's just the most important thing in all of your relationships. Think about what a kid wants. A kid just wants, so why wouldn't everyone else? You have to kind of do something like that if you want meaningful relationships in your life. It's okay to feel like you are not 100% being the best mom. I say this all the time. There's no manual. They do not come with a manual. Everyone's doing the best that they can. And I just feel so lucky that I have a good group of girlfriends, and all of our kids are experiencing different things. Imagine all the things that a divorce, everything that they have to go through. We're okay. They will be okay. And they will feel the love and support, and that's all you can do. It'll be okay. I'll talk to my kids about anything they want to ask me about. I am so open and honest with my kids. I think that's the only way to be. And it could be things that they might not understand, and I'll wait to find the appropriate time to talk about it. They grew up seeing the cameras, and they grew up seeing that. We'd walk out and there'd be paparazzi, so it's not really something that they acknowledge a lot. But, my daughter's really vocal. She'll tell them when she doesn't want them around and to leave her alone and to stop. And I love that they use their little voices, but they also have such
from your mom that you're trying to pass on to the kids?
I think just how she makes people feel. Really heard and welcomed. She really is the most warm, welcoming person, and it's just like her overall. It seems to me that it's not like her party planning skills. It's not even that. It's just the welcomingness of. I don't even know if these are words I'm saying, but like just her ability to be so warm and to make everyone feel like they were invited to dinner with like the things on the table, you know, that we had when we were growing up at my dad's house. Like she just has all these like really special nostalgic stuff around all the time and always tries to make everyone feel so everyone feels comfortable and around and she loves to create these memories. And I think that we will all my kids. Whether we're just in our pajamas and hanging out, my kids and their animals, just the whole thing.
I'm sure they will.
Yeah, I think they will too.
Yeah. I remember when I met my wife, her grandma is her favorite human on the planet. And it's really interesting how when someone you love,
Yeah,
you automatically start loving them.
yeah. Yeah, still going on. Never ending.
That's never gonna stop. This next segment is from Jessica Alba, where she talks about motherhood and personal growth. What she shares is how motherhood and priorities. Maybe maybe you just had your first child and with our spouse, a partner, whatever that is, our relationship with our wife. Jessica Alba talks about how she teaches her kids resilience, self-worth, and using success for good. She also talks about how she is trying and been able to find balance between personal ambitions and family life. I think this is such an important thing that we're all trying to tackle.
Because it was such a struggle and they were young, very kind of tumultuous environment because they were in survival mode every day, struggling to get by, and they also didn't have like this podcast, right? There wasn't this podcast when my parents were, you know, young. We live now in a culture where so much of the stuff that just wasn't sort of serving humanity has been broken down, and there's this generation that's sort of thinking through, like, I guess, sort of like, yes, we build civilizations based off of like necessity, a lot of these things that are power and ego driven, right? But now we're in mindfulness, right? Openness, and that's how we're going to thrive and you know, continue to thrive as and I think, you know, for my kids, I try to exemplify whatever that is, and at the same time, you know, they are very aware of my faults, right? They're very aware that I, you know, get stressed and I, you know, get irritable and I don't sleep enough, and but you know, we have a dialogue about it, and you know, I try to create a space of compassion
security for them, but also, just for them to sort of like know that I'm trying. I think I just wanted peace, and I wanted security, and I wanted a sense of financial security. To me meant that you could then have peace and not be so stressed out. I also